had a little technical difficulty there. We're not sure exactly what happened. I don't know if we almost got like a power surge or something here at Poker House. So we lost some internet. Had to get some chip counts put back in the computer. I want to apologize to all the tournament players. We had to take 2 or 3 minutes here to get the chip counts put back in. People can get impatient, but everybody was friendly and okay. So we appreciate your guys' patience in dealing with that. Looks like we got Mr. Graham in the box. We're going to start the action back here. Maybe a couple of minutes as our equipment all comes back online here. You see the ghost in the background. I've got the switchboard. It may be 2 or 3 minutes before that starts switching. I don't have any graphics just yet. So again, as everything reboots here, it may be just a few minutes. But the players are back. They're playing. We just won't be able to really see what's going on here for the next couple of minutes.
Alright, got it. Three seat name. Dory. D-O-R-I, last name. D-O-R-I, Coyle, C-O-Y-L-E. Four seat, what's your name, Marcus County? K-E-R-R-Y.
All right, we're back.
Yeah, as a little added bonus here, we've got Mr. Eric Anderson back in the booth with me.
Yeah, Benny can run the action tracker, and it's his turn. He just got done dealing, so he knows how to run my action tracker. So I got him started, and you've got me. I can sit back here in the commentator's booth for the next half hour.
Awesome, awesome. Well, I'll say this. We had table volume previously. Now we do not have it.
At all. All right, so let me check some settings.
All right, we're going to send him off to check that. Everybody jump back on the stream here. There's 6 of you. Let's get it back going. If you're here on the stream with me, shout us out in the comments.
Anthony Besser, 24-5. How do you spell last name? B-E-S-S.
All right, if you are watching the stream, let me know if you can hear the table, the chips, the guys talking. I'm not hearing it back here through my headset. We are playing with the settings, but would love any feedback right now. So, as you see Graham here, he's getting the cards just right.
B like Bravo?
No, P as in Peter.
P. E-N-A-T-E. Yes. Got 20,800. 20,800. And the last one? Scott. Last name Scott? 22-7. Marone. M-A-R-R-O-N-E. M-A-R-R-O-N-E. Got it. And chip count? 22,700. 22,700. All right. What happened? Do you know?
Okay. So the only other thing with the table might be a software issue with the Poker GFX, and I would have to restart that again, and I don't want to make them pause for another 5 minutes while we reset everything.
We'll get it on the next break.
Yeah, on the next break we'll restart everything. And then we'll get the table volume back. Yes, and we forgot to reset the ATEM switch when we turned on that server, so it's locked between the 2 and the 3 camera.
Yeah, I noticed it pretty quick. I saw the ghost and I switched it. So it should only be a couple more minutes here.
Sounds great.
We'll be back to the action. And the graphics as well, I hope.
Yes.
But Monty here with the Bucky's hat, so at least we got something to stare at in the meantime.
So how was the action for the first level?
We saw, I don't know, 10, 12, 15 hands. It was pretty tight. Everybody playing pretty tight right here. I kind of expected the opposite, Eric. This is when you have a lot of big blinds is when you can really splash around a little bit. But these guys are playing so tight. It's just ABC all the way through. So a little surprise there.
Well, what I've noticed is it's a lot of these guys first time on the stream. I know who's in the 3 seat. Katie? No, what's her name?
Dory.
Dory. She's been here before. But everybody else is fairly new to the stream, and a lot of times it takes them a while to get comfortable on the stream. They don't want to look dumb. They don't want to make a mistake.
Okay.
So they will be a little bit conservative and a little bit tight because it's, whereas before they might call with the Jack 8, now they're going to fold it because they don't want to look dumb.
Yeah, gotcha.
They don't want to get caught with it.
It makes a ton of sense. Well, we are back here. We've got graphics. We're playing. The camera should start switching. Brian Panate here. You can barely see him over there in the corner. He just folds pocket 8s to a single raise here. Very interesting. Again,
he doesn't want to look dumb.
Yeah. Okay. Well,
see, in this situation, you call 3,000, and then a flop comes out that doesn't have an 8 in it, and the guy continues. You have to fold.
Of course. But okay. Well, we got Ace Deuce going to go ahead and decide to call, and it looks like Bart's starting to get a lot of dead money in there. So for 3,000 more, he's going to see it, and I expect the small and big to complete too at this point. The pot's growing here, and it's not a lot more for them. So, all right, Jack 8 folds, and okay, Dory folds, but 3 ways to a flop here.
Oh, what a good flop for pocket 8s, 5, 6, 7.
Yeah. Hindsight's 20/20. Gonna get a check out of Tomas. Over to Bart here. Bart has the gutter ball. 2 8s are already gone. We know that. But position and aggression is everything. If he bets, he probably takes us down here. We can't see him just yet. The camera's not switching, but he is in the 1 seat. And he does bet 3,700. That should be enough to get it done.
And that's just strictly a position bet. He's got he actually has the best hand with ace with a kicker.
All right, I got some comments here from Eric Turner. I can hear a little bit, and then followed by Miss Rosie. She was on the stream, I believe, yesterday or the day before. She's saying the sound is low, so I've turned us up here a lot.
All right.
Rosie, how does this sound for you?
Also, they have to remember to turn up the volume on their devices.
Yeah, the volume, the brightness, all that matters on your device as well. Hopefully we're not blasting everybody just out here.
Oh, they can always turn it down.
Yeah, there you go.
Great play by Scott. He check raises and with an ace deuce and picks up the pot.
Oh, I missed it. Yeah, so I guess he checked. Bart decides to lead the bet.
I thought that was a genius bet by Bart. He had position. He had the best hand. He leads out to take it, and
okay, so we got a player in Scott over here in the seat 9.
Yeah, he's having none of it. He said not for sale.
Yeah, and that's just knowing that the person in position can bet and hope to take it down. So making a play there and good read.
Here, King has 2 red aces in the 2 seat on the button. I love having aces on the button because it looks like a steal.
Absolutely.
And the blinds will probably pay you off a little wider than normal. Like if you were under the gun and raise, it looks like a strong hand, but on the button, it looks like you're stealing.
Our blinds are now 4, 8, and 8. We get just a little over a min click here, a little 2.5x from Tomas in early position with ace 9.
And the 4th ace is dead. Jerry's got it there.
Yeah, we're over to the aces right now. Unfortunately, we can't see him. I bet the camera starts switching in this hand. I'm hoping, but he's gonna go here for a raise. Yeah, 3 bet to 9,500.
It's a pretty substantial raise. With a raise in front of you, I don't hate it.
Yeah, I just think that your opponent here has to have a really big hand to call that big of a raise.
Yep.
I don't think he. There we're switching.
You fix the cameras now.
I would have bet that he folded there, but I was wrong. Tomas and King are gonna go to the flop.
Hopefully he doesn't hit a 9.
9 high flop would be bad. 6, 6, 5.
All right, there's 21K in the pot. King only has 11 left. 11.5. He goes all in. That's going to be enough. Tomas.
Yeah, Tomas. When it's only two pink chips and a yellow one and a purple one, and
he's got a lot of chips.
Yeah.
There's 30K in the pot.
he's
And
drawing
he's got an
almost
overcard.
dead. It's going to need running nines here or straight cards to beat king. That's not one of them. That's going to wrap it up. All right, full double for king. 23,000 chips now. 55 remaining, playing down to 21. Day 1F of Poker House Dallas is $250,000 free roll. Monty, 19 big blinds. He is our smallest stack here. Miss Dory Coyle, 113 now. She's nearing 100,000 in chips. Rosie said her volume is all the way up, so I'm going to make sure that people can hear us here.
Yeah, I would prefer to have it too loud and they can turn it down as long as it's not blasting the speakers and being distorted.
So big hand there. Aces gets the full double up. We haven't seen that. We've seen aces get a lot of walks, but in this particular situation, they get the full double. Two sevens from Mr. Besser here. 800 to call.
C8 raise 2,400. C9 fold.
Okay.
C1 fold.
Anthony calls 800 from early position. Brian limps in with the jack 10. No, I'm sorry, I'm misreading this. Brian raises to 2,400, folds around to Tomas, who makes the call. Actions on Anthony there in the 7 seat. He's going to call. And we are 3 ways to the flop. Ace, ace, 10. Brian flops the best of it, and he's going to like it. With 2 aces on the board, there's less chance that your opponent has one. He's going to go ahead and lead out for 4,000. Both opponents are going to immediately fold, and he's going to pick up a sizable pot. I love these new buttons on this sound mixer. Hand 4 in level 8. We've got Graham in the box. His very first time. And now Brian picks up 2 sevens. Under the gun +1. I expect him to raise. He's going to look up at the clock and see what the blinds are so he can calculate a little bit of math. Oh, he lets it go. Okay, I did not expect that, Brian. That's a little bit tight. Just folding 2 sevens with no action before you. Okay. Dory lets it go. Jerry makes a call on the button. No, Jerry raised. I spoke before he typed it in. Jerry raises to 2,000 on the button. I like that play. Monty folds. And Tomas makes the call. Now they've got this backwards. They're going to have to fix it. See, Graham is just learning how to deal on the action tracker, and you have to announce all of the actions so the person running the action tracker can type it all in. Flop comes out 4-5-7. Jerry bets 2,000. Tomas calls with the ace-9. Jerry is saved by the deck. He hits his jack on the turn. And when Tomas checks, Jerry bets 2,000 again. And Tomas lets it go. Now, Tomas was calling when he was ahead and folding when he was behind. So you can't do much better than that. And Jerry, like I said, just got bailed out by the deck. Now, if Graham was a more experienced feature table dealer, he would take that hand right there in the 9 seat and put it over the box so we could see. Oh, he's going to do it right now. I think Benny just told him to. So 8 folds, 9 folds of actions over to Bart in the 1 seat with a King 10 suited. He's going to raise it up. Blinds are 400, 800. He's going to make it 2,200 to call. Eric asks how many day ones are left. Folds around to Tomas with jacks in the 6 seat. I'll answer you in just a second, Eric. I want to see this 3-bet to 6,000. Anthony folds a queen 5 and actions over at Bart. It's 3,800 to call. There's 9,800 in the pot already. He's got a suited King 10, and he lets it go, which I think is a good fold. Could go either way with this one. But how many day ones are left? Wednesday has been canceled. Thursday and Friday are our new day ones. Saturday is day 2. If we do not finish Saturday, we will play day 3 on Sunday. Okay? It was supposed to be scheduled. Wednesday was G, 1G. Thursday was 1H. Friday was going to be day 2 and A, and Saturday was going to be day 2B, scheduled for day 3 on Sunday. We don't think we'll have enough players that we need to have 2 day 2s. So Wednesday there's supposed to be a big storm. So we're going to cancel Wednesday, move it to Thursday, Friday, have day 2 on Saturday. If we do not finish, have day 3 on Sunday. Now we've got a big clash here. Dory, middle position, raises to 3,000 with ace queen suited, folds around to Brian in the big blind. He's got ace king offsuit, which is a really bad spot for Dory, especially if an ace comes out. I expect her to lose a lot of chips. She has a lot of chips to lose. 5, 8, 9. She needs exactly a queen, but she was a pre-flop raiser. If Brian checks to her, like he just did, I expect her to take a stab at it, and I think it might work. Brian's been folding pocket pairs pre-flop. He might just fold ace-king when he doesn't hit on a 5, 8, 9 board. She makes it, looks like 2,500? 7,000. Okay, I don't know my chip colors, so that is definitely going to work. I was going to say 2,500 is too small. He might come along, but 7,000, great bet, and he lets it go. And she thought she had the best hand. She was bluffing with the best hand right there with ace-queen. But Brian lets it go. Dory's way up top on the chip count, 94,900. That's 118 big blinds right now. Second place at the table is king with less than half of what she's got. So she is just crushing this table right now.
Seat 1, fold.
Okay.
Seat 2, fold. Seat 3, raise. Break 3,000. Seat 4, fold.
And Kush asks if that information has been posted on the website. I don't know about the website. I think it was posted on Facebook and Twitter. I don't know if it was on the website actually. What do you guys think about those widgets? When anybody likes or shares the stream, a little dinosaur comes up and hops around all happy. Okay, Dory, again with a good hand, ace-jack suited, makes it 3,000. Tomas this time calls with ace-queen. And, oh my goodness, she gets bailed out by the deck. We got a 3-10-3. They check it. Tomas checks back. The jack hits. She bets 7,000 and Tomas folds. And the rich get richer. She's at 124 big blinds, almost 100,000 chips, 99.9. King right behind her with 44,000 chips. Starting stack in this event is 5K. You get a free 5K. Your first buy-in is covered by the Poker House of Dallas. If you need to re-enter, it's $200. For a $100 optional add-on, you can get 5,000 more chips. And at break, a mega add-on, 15,000 chips for $150. Hello, hold on just a second.
Five, bet 3,600. Seat 7, all in. Total 17,500.
The host came back here and asked if somebody could join the 5-10-25 game. And I said, ask me a stream question. I'm much better at those. Okay, Monty. 9 big blinds down at 7,600. Jerry in the 4 seat with 21.9 there. I played in the PLO tournament with Jerry. Must have been Wednesday night, maybe Thursday night. I think it was Thursday. $125 PLO tournament. I didn't play very long. Brian in the cutoff with pocket sevens. Pocket sevens have been making their way around the table. Flight 1F on a Sunday afternoon. He's going to let it go. He doesn't like playing those middle pocket pairs. You can't get into trouble folding, but you can't make a lot either. Scott comes along with a queen 7 on the button. Makes it $2,000. Chips, not dollars. 2,000 chips. King with second chips. It's kind of hard to go up against the 1 and 2 in chips. But he makes the attempt. King calls. Flop comes out 9-8-4 of hearts. Scott's still ahead with queen high and the position. I expect him to continue with this bet and take it down. And he bet 2,500. You really can't defend with the 10 deuce king, even if you don't believe him. And you don't believe him. It took him a while, but he finally got the fold. Scott's inching his way up on the leaderboard. He's got 35,000 chips. A lot of duplicated hands. Tomas and Anthony both have 10-4. Brian and Scott both have queen 7. I think all of those hands are getting folded,
All in
especially when Monty decides to just rip in 7,600 with a Jack 9 offsuit under the gun +1, and nobody's going to defend.
6 fold, 7 fold, 8 fold, 9 fold, 1 fold, 2 fold, 3 fold.
Okay. As we suspected, that hand is over. We've got another 6 minutes and 49 seconds with Graham until we get a new dealer. And I think Brian's coming in next.
Yeah, they'll just keep loop. So basically, like this will be like you know this will be one of the last 2 packets you guys roll.
Monty with pocket 9s under the gun. Dory with ace queen in the small blind.
5 raise, all in.
Monty's just going to rip in his 9,600. And it's going to look a little suspicious because he just did that the hand before.
7 fold.
I don't know if it's going to matter at all to Dory because she has
8 fold.
almost 100,000 chips. It's only going to cost her 9,600 to make the call.
1 fold.
She's getting a discount because she's in the small blind for 400. So
2 fold.
I think she's going to easily call that
3 call, all
for the extra 9,200. Jerry's going to get out of the way. They're going to show their cards. And it's basically a coin flip. Dory has the 2 over cards, the classic race to Monty's pocket 9s. 5, 6, Jack does not help Dory. We're going to see a turn card. She needs an ace or a queen. That does help. That gives her actually only 1 more out because 2 of the 10s have been folded. Excuse me, 2 more outs because 2 of the 10s have been folded.
All right, 2 9. The total is 7,
So
8,
she gives the full double. Doesn't even miss it. That's less than 10% of her stack. So she's still way atop the leaderboard with 88,000 chips. King still less than half of her stack with 40,000. Jerry down at the bottom with 20,000 now. Shout out to Graham in the box for the first time, doing a very good job. And as I say that, he almost misdeals, but he recovers nicely. Brian with another small pocket pair. What are the odds that he lets this one go also? King in the 2 seat with the ace king suited. Not suited, sorry. Ace king offsuit. Brian with pocket 6s. I will lay odds he lets this go. Middle position. Doesn't like to play those small pocket pairs. Scott with the 8, 10, 1 gapper suited. Under the gun +3. He's going to make the call. Bart's going to let it go from the hijack. Now King looks down at ace king in the cutoff. He's grabbing raising chips. 3,500. Dory immediately folds. Jerry folds. Monty folds. It's up to Scott. He limped in, but do you really want to call 2,700 with 810? It's 10% of his stack. I wish the microphone was working right now. I want to know what he says. He's going to let it go. All right, button moves. We got 3 minutes left in this level. Probably get 2 more hands out. Looks like there's 50 players left out of the 140 starting today. Today broke the attendance record here at the Poker House, Dallas. Previous day 1 attendance was 98 players. We had 140 today. Beautiful day to play poker.
Seven, fold. Eight, fold. Eight, fold.
Scott's got the suited ace 5 in early to middle position. He's under the gun plus 2. Looks like he's going to raise it up to 2,000. That's going to get by Bart and King, but Dory's got a pocket pair. She might elect to go set mining, and she doesn't. So she lets it go. Jerry's going to fold Jack 3. Monty's going to fold the Queen 8. Tomas is going to fold the 6, 7. And Scott's going to pick up a pot. Blinds and Annie's. Puts an extra 2,000 in his stack.
I did want to ask you before I got in with it.
90 seconds left in level 8. Average chip stack is 42,800. It means most of this table is going to be below average on their chip stack, so that's interesting to see how they'll be playing when the next table comes out. King has pocket 7s. Scott with another suited connector in the 9 seat. He's got the 6, 7 of hearts. Early position. He's still going to raise. It worked last time. Let's see if we can do it again. 2,000 to call. Bart's going to let it go. I think King's going to defend with pocket 7s. And there he calls. Dory folds, Jerry folds, Monty folds, Tomas folds. Anthony's not going to call. We are heads up, and Scott is in bad shape, but he had the pre-flop initiative, so he might just steal this from King. 8, ace, 10. Those are good cards for the pre-flop raiser. He looks again. Did I have an ace or a 10 or an 8? I check. Now, King could pick it up. He has the best hand. But right now, he's basically bluffing with the best hand. If he bets. He doesn't think 7s are good. He does check. Scott's got a gut shot and backdoor flush draw. There's the back door. There's part 1 of the back door. Now he's going to do a little delayed continuation bet. Any heart or a 9 to give him a straight or a flush. And it just might work. It's really hard if you're king with 2 7s and it comes out 8, ace, 10, queen. And he is going to let it go. Scott with the delayed continuation bet picks up a nice little 4,000 to his stack. Which might be why Brian lets go of those small pocket pairs, middle pocket pairs, because they're so hard to play post-flop.
I never say anything. I'm sweating in the bars. You're normally sweating the refrigerator, so I won't say anything.
All right, this is Smokey here. I'm going to take over for Eric in just a minute here. I am back in studio. Unfortunately, Eric is leaving now. Not sure where we're at, and this looks like we have the same people here. Miss Dory looking to call 1,000 here. Blinds are 5, 1, and 1. She's going to raise it to 3,500. We're over to the big blind. Brian Pinate. Only a queen 3. Not expecting him to defend here. He does have 2,000 in the pot because the blinds are 5, 1, and 1. That means the big blind puts in 1,000 and a 1,000 big blind ante. 2,500 in the pot before anybody gets any cards. 49 of 140 remaining. Big flight for us here, guys. Big flight. Our next 2 flights will be Thursday and Friday of next week. We were expecting some inclement weather on Wednesday. Didn't think we needed day 2, so we canceled the first day 2. Going to run everybody in one flight, one day 2 on Saturday, and decided to move Wednesday's flight to Friday. All right, I hope that confirms some of you guys over here in the comments what I just talked about here. Dory, Queen Jack in early position, 2 hearts. She's going to go ahead and put a 3.5x in, 3,500. Monty liking the ace 4 of diamonds, a hand that you think is pocket aces when you look down. When you first glance, you see the ace, and then you see the 4, and you realize you have ace 4. But Monty wants to call 3,500 with ace 4 diamonds. He does have position on Dory. Looks like the blinds will get out of the way. We're going to go heads up to a flop here. Oh, queen, queen, king. Miss Dory just about flops him dead here. She's going to go ahead and bet. Saw her hand tremble just a little bit there. Miss Dory's blood is a-pumping. Love the continuation bet there. A lot of people wondering why she would bet in that situation. It just, if you check it there, I just think you got to bet. You got to change it up. It just looks too much like a trap. If he has a king, he's going to call when you lead out there. Kind of reverse psychology. A lot of players never expect you to bet the queen there, but by betting the queen, if Monty was to have a big king there, she's going to get paid. So I love leading out there with even flopping such a big hand from Miss Dory. All right, Jerry not looking too interested here. I don't know if he's played many hands. I've been out for the last 10 minutes, but Jerry not looking too interested. I'm not sure what his chip stack is. Let's see. We're going to be over to Mr. King here in the 2 seat. It is bright in here, and Mr. King electing to wear the glasses. Ace 5 of hearts. Not a great hand in early position. He gets out of the way. Now over to Jerry. He looks a little more interested. He's got the walking sticks, 2 sevens. Good enough for Jerry to put in a raise. The standard, the old school 3X. 3,000 to join in this pot here. We're over to Brian Panate on the button. Just an ace-6 going to get out of the way. Scott, little jack 8 and 8-4. Not expecting either blinds to call here. The pocket sevens of Jerry's going to just pick up the blinds and the antes. All right, we are level 9 here. 30-minute blinds. A lot of play in this $250,000 free roll. Trevor asked if we're open tomorrow on President's Day. We are, Trevor. Come see us. We'll be here. A lot of people off work. We're expecting to be super busy. Going to be a good time. We've been really busy the last couple of weeks. Business picking up here at Poker House. A lot of cash games rolling every night. A lot of action. Well, I believe we got a big 5-10 game out here. Maybe a 5-10-25 game right now running. Come see us at Poker House. We're going to have any and everything you're looking for. Mr. Monty getting 15,300 all in here from early position with a king, queen off. Eric, as you join me here, Monty's shipping it in here with 15,000.
So exciting until he hits Scott in the button.
Yeah.
Scott's been making moves today, though.
And this is where Scott, I mean, obviously it's a huge bet. Oh,
Yeah.
he goes all in. I was going to say, I'd like to just flat here, try to entice somebody else.
15,000, I don't think anybody would have called.
Yeah, nobody
anyway.
else is going to come in, but
You know, you might have got a small pocket pair to come along. Not from the 8 seat, though. He's folded pocket pairs, I think, 5 times pre-flop.
Wow. Okay. All right, 9-6, not good enough here. Going king, queen versus pocket aces. Monty's going to need a whole lot of help here. He knows he's in trouble. He ran into it.
Hurry, stand up.
Unfortunately, that's why
Put on your backpack.
he could have got the same information with just
He got the king. He got the king.
He's got some outs here.
He's got 5 outs. He needs a king or a queen. Nobody has folded a king or a queen, so they're all like, oh, now he needs exactly a king because Scott has 2 bigger pairs.
2 outs left in the deck.
Does not get it.
The turn messed him up there. The deuce don't come. He would have had 2 pair, but aces and deuces better than kings and queens.
Yep.
Monty is out. Hope to see you on Thursday or Friday, Monty.
I did explain to everybody that Wednesday was canceled, moved to Thursday and Friday, and day 2 is just going to be Saturday.
Yeah, and on top of that, if we can play down to a winner on Saturday,
That's what I said.
then we will play down to a winner. If we got to use day 3, we'll use day 3. So,
Is that posted on the website or Facebook or anywhere?
everything, as we're getting through the weekend here, we just decided this 12
posted
hours
yet.
ago. It's not posted. We'll get
Okay.
our fabulous Mr. Juan to get up there and get some stuff posted so everybody can see it.
Sounds good. We are doing something new today with the strings to make it easier for the production dealers, and that confused your regular tournament staff. So I had to go
okay.
in there and explain to them what we were doing.
Well, I don't know what the odds of dealing pocket aces 2 hands in a row is, but Miss Dory is going to wake up with them in the best position to find 2 aces.
That's right in the big blind. Anything's going to happen. And King, who was second in chips before that last hand where Scott just picked up that pile, has a nice hand himself in the small blind, so he's got the queen 10 suited.
Yeah, I expect this to fold. I don't expect a...
I expect King to raise from the small
All
blind.
right, I need 2 cards from the button. We've talked about this
Yep.
before. I expect a flat here
Oh,
from King.
I like the heart from Bart. He makes it 3,000. Just playing position there.
Yep. We expect a flat here from King. Dory's going to raise, and it's going to fold around.
Yeah. What's she going to make it? 15? Ooh,
11. I believe that should be 11. 2 pinks and a yellow. The other pink was a calling chip from King there.
She did 3-bet to 11. See, I don't know your colors yet, so I'm like, what's 2,500? Oh wait, no, that's 7,000. It's really hard to call a 3.
Yeah, it's 25% of a stack. I don't think he calls here. He's out of position. He knows Dory's been playing solid. She's raising from the big blind. It kind of,
Yep. And you don't want to fight the chip leader, especially. He was second in chips 10 minutes ago when I left. Now it looks like he's lost a little more than that. Oh, he is going to defend, though.
Okay. Queen or 10 on the flop could be devastating here.
A couple of clubs might entice him to get the rest of his stack. Ooh, game over. He needs 10-10 or queen-queen to win this. That's less than a 1% chance.
Dory bets here.
I almost like a check
Yeah.
behind. Let him catch up.
She led on a previous hand. I liked it. Yeah, I want king, jack, queen, any card to kind of peel.
Mm-hmm.
Not the worst bet. It is 12,000. It was half the pot, I believe, about half the pot. Unfortunately, he can't continue there.
Yeah. Yeah, if she checks and lets a queen peel on the turn, she could have got the full double.
Yeah, for sure. Or I guess
could-
in that
could have
situation,
eliminated him.
busted him out of the tournament. But okay, so she's up to 111 big blinds, and it's 111,000.
Now here's a spot where King's down to 28,000. He had 50,000 4 or 5 hands ago, so he must have just had some coolers, and then he just lost 11,000 more in that hand. This is a situation where I feel like I'm short stacked because I had so much, and now I'm like average stack, but it feels short stacked.
Yeah.
It depends. It's going to be interesting to watch how it affects his play if he starts to feel short stacked.
Yeah, and I think when you have that mindset, you're almost in a hurry to get it back. You don't want to be
Exactly.
patient. You want to get it back.
Which
you want to get
might
it back.
be
You
why
want to get
he
it back.
called the 11,000.
Right. Scott here with another big hand. Aces, aces, and now queens in this hand. So Stacy dealing some pain. Is that Stacy or is that?
That is Stacy.
All right, Stacy here. Not a lot else going on in the hand here, so.
This is her first time dealing on the feature table.
Okay,
also.
welcome, Stacy. Scott gonna look down here. He finds the 2 queens. All right, Scott's gonna make it 3,500 here. Unfortunately, nobody has much, but he will pick some blinds and some antes off here. King's gonna fold 1 card at a time here. Not happy with it, just having an 8-4. Yeah, Dory and Jerry get out of the way, and I believe we're bringing some new players to the table here in the next 10 minutes or so.
We are in about 10
We just
minutes.
got word.
They're going to have to balance tables. And so Mike was just asking what's the procedure here, because this table is only going to last 6 more minutes until break. And he was like, well, these new players that we bring in, do you want us to leave them here? No, they have to follow the table.
Yeah.
It's just random draw. So you're going to randomly give us 2 players, and then they're going to randomly, the whole table will move back out to the main poker area, and we're going to get a new table at break.
And that's just part of it. That's tournament.
Yeah, Mike feels bad for him. He's like, I'm going to bring him in for 3 minutes or for 3 hands and then send him back out on the floor. Yep, that's how it works.
We're on hand 21 here. We've had 3 big pairs in a row. Not looking like we're going to get another big pair here, but Anthony with ace-7 under the gun, 2 diamonds.
Now, we had 3 big pairs, aces, and queens, but none of them went to showdown. So nobody, and Scott had them twice, so nobody had to show anything. If I'm at the table, I think Scott's just getting out of line now because he keeps raising, but he's got premium cards to do it with. And he has been getting out of line too, so that really...
And he limps here, which is a strange play.
It almost looks really strong.
Yeah. I just hate playing against the blinds with a hand like this.
Yeah.
All right. Tomas, I'm going to take the lead with just a pair, but Scott does have a gutter ball here, backdoor diamond draw. He's going to bet and probably enough to take this pot down.
Mm-hmm. Especially when he limped in.
Oh, no.
Position. Tomas is sticky.
He's taking a stand with his bottom pair.
He took a stand with ace-9. You know, he.
Did he just call or did he get more? Okay, he just must have called. Oh, whoa.
Oh, this is bad for Tomas. He's got 2 pair.
Yeah, this is going to.
And
he's going to get it all
in there
in
with
here.
a 4. How is Scott in there with a 4-5, right?
Yeah.
That's what Tomas is thinking.
And genius. I said raise pre-flop. He flatted, and now he's going to probably bust a player here.
Tomas has 4 out.
Yeah, he gets it in quick.
6 or a tray.
All in and a snap call.
Wow.
And Tomas can't believe it. He's still got some outs, 6 or a 3 here, but what a disgusting turn. What a disgusting hand.
And we do have the spoiler because Mike came back in here and said we were getting 2 new players. So,
Yeah.
So spoiler.
All
he does
right.
not
Queen of
get a vote.
spades. Thanks for playing, Tomas. We have flights on Thursday and Friday, sir. Good run.
Starts at noon Thursday and noon Friday.
Yes, sir. 46 out of 140. We're playing down to 21, I believe I did the math earlier. Was it 21?
21.
Yep, 21.
And you know what? It took me 7 flights to figure this out. When the clock shows up and it tells you what your payouts are, it says 21.
Oh, yeah.
So-
yeah, okay.
So, and there's no money in the payouts, but it says 21 people
21
getting
players.
paid. And the previous flights, it said 14 and 13 and whatever it was. I didn't make
And
the
we were sitting here
connection
doing the
until
math.
today. Yeah.
I just noticed on the chip counts here, Eric, that we have Miss Dory that has, I want to say it was like 110.
Yep.
And then another player has 80. And everybody else has like 28, 25.
And
so,
the chip average is 50.
yeah, so we have a lot of short stacks at this table.
Yeah.
And as a chip leader, Miss Dory's got to be loving that.
Oh, for
Huge
sure.
stack, and everybody else is short.
Yep.
Well, okay, Bart's got a premium here, ace queen, in somewhat early position.
I predict a full double. We got ace queen against 6-6. If the wrong flop comes out.
Well, they each have only about 28,000, so I mean that's 28 big blinds. So nobody in a super hurry here. I mean, I don't expect an all-in and pre-flop or anything, but
No.
expect to see a flop.
Yeah. Bart's gonna raise it up to probably like, let's say 3,500 maybe.
Seat 1, 3,000.
Yeah, do you think king calls or raises here?
He made it 3,000. Call and see a flop. I call and see a flop. I like to set mine here.
Gonna see a flop with 2 6s. The flop comes 9 high and Bart leads.
Yeah.
You call.
Well,
See what he does on the turn. He
yeah.
checks the turn, and you take
then I
take the hand
control.
over. Yeah.
That's my
Yeah, pretty standard tournament play. We see it over and over. Let's see if it happens here.
It's really hard if Bart fires twice at it, and then do I have to think, man,
Yeah,
does he got nines? Does he got
yeah.
tens?
But it's hard to fire twice when you get
It
called.
is. Oh,
And-
that's a beautiful flop for king.
yeah. And here we go.
Now when
Bart.
Bart fires at, I expect king to raise.
Oh, Bart checked.
Okay, this is an easy bet and take it. He's got the best hand and the best draw.
Seat 2, bet 65.
What's that, 65? That's a good bet. I like that. It's a tough spot for Bart. Does he just give up with no cards? And yes.
Wow.
I mean,
Okay, good check on the
It-
flop by Bart. I mean, I would have expected a c-bet there almost. I would have bet money that he was going to c-bet no matter what come, but
yeah,
good
I
play.
would also. He lost the minimum.
I would expect him to at least stab at it and then check the turn back after you get called, but he sniffed it out and saved his chips. Good play, Bart. Bart has 25 big blinds, exactly 25,000. We are short players. We got some players coming in, obviously, but
I'm going to go make sure that transition goes well, so I'll be right back.
all right. Off to the next hand. 9-3 under the gun. Not a lot working for anybody here in this hand. We expect most hands here to fold around. We're at 500. 1,000 and 1,000. Over to Jerry in the cutoff. Any 2 cards in late position when it folds around is good for Jerry at this point, and he's going to raise it again, just 7 high, and don't figure Brian to protect here, but there's 5,000 in the pot. It's 1,500 for him to call. He's got a suited 1 gappers. He gives it up. We're off to the next hand. Don't forget, you guys watching the stream here, we are on Twitch, Facebook, YouTube, all the good stuff. If you want to come see us in person, we're off 35 in a Regal Roll in Dallas, Texas. Cash Games, we're a 24/7 establishment, BYOB, great, friendly, professional staff. We have staff from all over the country, from Ohio, from Vegas, from LA, Florida, you name it. We've got professionals here. We've got valet parking, armed security. Anything you're looking for in a poker room, we've got it here, including a live stream table. Live stream's only been here for a couple of weeks. We are perfecting the process. Just happy to have it. Get started on this. Expecting some big cash games to start streaming soon. More of our tournaments. Hopefully big vlogger meetup games. All right, Miss Dory going to mix things up here from the hijack. 8-6. 3,500 to play. Jerry wants no part. He immediately folds ace-4. All right, it said that all in from Anthony Besser, but that was wrong. Dory raised from the hijack with, and she's going to pick the blinds and the antes off there. So must have hit a button wrong. I was just mentioning this is brand new for us, so we've got to train all the staff how to use it. Luckily, it's not me running the action tracker. That looks like a very hard job out there. Every time there's a bet, fold, call, raise, it's all got to be put into a laptop, so it sends us the information back here, the graphics. Not the easiest thing in the world to do, but they're making it look pretty seamless out there today. So kudos to them. Trevor said he's going to be here tomorrow. All right, Trevor. We will plan on it. Look forward to seeing you, sir.
108,000. 100,800. Got it. 100800. All right, go ahead. Thank you.
Okay, Stacy's still in the box here.
I'm sorry, Randy.
King's gonna be under the gun. Bart in the one seat
You can play this hand.
is the big blind.
No cell phones. Yeah, just step back here if you want to use it. That's all. And have it on silent so it's not ringing. Then your cards go in the box on top of each other for about 2 seconds. And then you can, yeah, better. It works better that way. Perfect.
Okay, not a lot happening here.
Group C, 2,500.
All right, we got Tyler. It's been pretty quiet. Gonna raise it up to 2,500. Oh, I'm sorry. Tyler is a new player along with Randy. Okay, Tyler and Randy, welcome to the stream. You're only going to be here for a few minutes, but glad to have you. It looks like they're going to make the most of their time here. Tyler's going to raise with Queen 8 of diamonds. Randy quickly comes along with Ace 5. Now Bart in the big blind, King 7. 3 ways. Going to go with flop here. King 10, 7. Bart flopping top and bottom hair is going to check it here. She's looking to trap, looking, hoping somebody's going to bet. All right, Tyler over to Randy, just an ace high. She's going to stab at it, though. She wants to pick it off. 9,000 in the pot. Looks like she bet 6,000. We know that's not going to work, but I love the stab, Randy. All right, Bart's going to continue to trap here. Just going to call. Oh, 7 on the turn. Great card for him. He's definitely going to check it back now. And Randy gives up here. Okay, just a deuce. She's going to lose the minimum. Ace hits the river. She may lose some more money here, but Bart's going to go for some value. 21,000 in the pot. Looks like he bet 7. 1/3 pot. Randy's got a lot of chips. It looks a little bluffy. Could have missed a draw. Could have had Queen Jack. 8, 9. See if she pays this off here with Ace 5. She knows Bart's a good player. She knows he's capable of making a bluff. Yeah, she's going to pay him off. All right. Miss Randy trying to call Bart here with Ace High. Unfortunately, this time it's no good. But she has a lot of chips there, so she had him to spare. She thought he's definitely a player capable of taking a stab at it there. Unfortunately for her, she was wrong this time.
Okay, Smokey, you've got me for about, I think it's 5 more minutes until these blinds go up, or until we get a new table in there, because Benny was running Action Tracker. He's been doing it with me for years, so I could leave him alone. Now I'm going to trade. What we're doing is to train your staff how to run the broadcast. Is Stacy is going to move from the feature table dealing to the feature table Action Tracker. So I'm going to go out there and teach her how to run Action Tracker. It's her first time, so I'm going to be there with her the whole time. So you're
excellent. Okay.
Commentate on your own.
Well, kudos to Benny. We were just talking about how seamless it's been running the last couple of minutes.
Yeah, he's been traveling around with me, the feature table on Facebook and Twitch and YouTube, and I go around to smaller casinos and tours and stream for them exactly what we're doing now, without the really nice mounted cameras and lights. And
What do you think? You lose Benny. He likes Dallas.
He does like Dallas.
You might have to find a new traveling dealer
for a little bit. Yeah.
Queen high flop here. King, ace, queen, way out ahead. Not much working for Jerry. Backdoor flush draw. Gutter ball straight. Straight comes, though. You're still not happy about it. You got the dummy end of it.
Right. You've got the 8 when a king beats you.
Yeah, just expect a bet from king and probably a fold from Jerry here.
Yep.
Yeah. And I like Jerry. He doesn't mess around. He's not trying to save face. He doesn't
No.
try to act like he had this big hand. He had this monster decision to make. He just folds. Let's get on the next hand. We've all been here before.
2.5 minutes to go before break. Let's get into a couple more hands.
Yeah, I like it. Okay, Brian Panate over there in, I believe, the 8th seat. He's our small stack of the table. 18 big blinds, 18,000 in chips. Very conservative player.
Very conservative pre-flop. He doesn't like playing small pocket pairs.
Yeah, but he's still in the tournament, and
He looks young. Now maybe it's because I'm old, but I've got a 26-year-old and a 22-year-old, and he looks right about younger than them.
I don't want to misspeak here, but I was at the front and then I was at the back for registration. He may have ran this up from 5K. I'm not sure. He may have started the tournament originally with a 5K and ran it up to a big stack. I'm hoping that's the case, but
Didn't get the extra add-ons or anything. Just
yeah,
played his
right,
free.
right.
That's a straight free roll. I love it.
There's Miss Randy, Queen 8. She is a very active player, and she came to this table with some chips,
Now you see here,
giving Dory a run for her money.
Brian's distracting Benny, so he's gonna mess everything up for us.
Does it happen in this hand?
No,
You're guessing, you're assuming, okay.
Because nothing's switching. Maybe hit the button.
I did hit it earlier. Let's see if
Okay,
it switches.
So
Yeah, it's switching.
okay, we're good then.
Okay, 2 players with a bunch of spades.
Dory 3
Spades.
bets to 6,000. Randy calls. Oh, good flop for Randy. Just flops it.
Yeah, flops are dead here pretty much.
Yep, and she gets away from it. So that's how I
Okay,
lost
wow.
my PLO tournament on Thursday. I flopped second nuts against the guy who had an ace queen, and he just let me.
Barrel.
Yeah, he let me barrel twice, and he got all my chips.
Love the 3 bet there from Dory. She knows Randy. She knows her from the local poker scene. Randy's a very aggressive, active player, and she figured her ace high was good there. Actually, it was. She just got out flopped by a mile, but I love the 3 bet there.
So Dory, who was chip leader for a long time, is now 40,000 behind Randy.
Yeah, Randy came to the table with some chips.
143,000.
And I believe the other gentleman that joined us, I believe he's got Tyler there. Yeah, and almost 100K. So
Wow.
everybody else at the table was pretty short. So we added some big stacks to the table. Unfortunately for the table, they don't like to see that.
So this is the last hand before break. So these guys are going to be leaving and going back out to the main poker area.
This is the best time to pick one up.
It really
Everybody's
is.
interested. They're trying to get on break.
Yep.
We got a couple hands here. Ace 10, pocket 4s.
Scott's got the queen 8 suited. I expect him to raise. He's been playing pretty creative. I really like it, especially if he notices the rest of the table is tightening up. That's a good time to play the opposite.
Yeah, when you get a couple limpers like this, we got Ace 10, Queen 8. Now you got Bart coming along. So you start getting all the money in there. Everybody thinks it's going to go to a cheap flop. They want to join in.
Oh, look at this. Jerry's going to make a move.
Yeah, he's going after dead money. What a move. Great play.
Good play. So he's got the 10-6, and he's just going to push everybody out. He knows they're all trying to rack up and get to the next table, go to break. That's a great move by Jerry. It's really hard to call with ace 10, queen 8, 8-7. Unless you know Jerry on a personal level and know he's capable of making this move,
Right.
I'm not calling with any of those.
And even if you think he's making the move, you've only put 1,000 in the
Yeah,
pot. Like
let it go.
why risk it?
Let
Yeah.
It's so beautiful, Jerry.
The only time Jerry usually gets in trouble here is if like maybe the undergun limp with aces or something looking for a raise. But
Yep. Scott must have said something because Jerry just shrugged and smiled at him.
okay, so Scott's thinking about it.
Scott's sniffing it out. You can't call with queen high, though, right?
Nah, Scott's wasting everybody's break right here. I don't think he's gonna call. And we must have been stuck on this for just a little bit before I switched it.
Right.
I'm not sure. We're not seeing Scott over there. I'd love to be able to see him, but
10
I like being able to see Jerry here, though. He's sweating. Scott has him sweating. Look
He
at
does-
Jerry.
he-
Now Jerry's thinking, okay, I thought the play was going to work, but
Yeah,
I may have stepped into it here.
Oh, no.
Okay.
Oh, Scott does call. And Bart
He called
folds.
with queen
He calls.
8.
What a read. Just
And
a
Jerry
soul
Jerry
read.
can't believe it, though.
He's like, wow, that should have worked. He's
Yeah.
so annoyed. Like, that
I
should-
can't believe it.
Look how annoyed he is. He's like, that should have worked.
Oh, what a flop.
Jerry's got the flush, or excuse me, Scott's got a flush draw. Jerry's got bottom pair. Now, Scott has middle pair and the flush draw. Jerry's drawing to a 10 or a 9 or a 6.
Oh, there's the 9.
Comes.
Oh, okay. So Jerry's like, oh, I wanted to call.
He gets bailed out by the deck. He did waste 3 minutes of our break.
Oh, wow.
I need to hurry up and shut everything down so we can get ready for this next table.
Okay, good deal. I cannot believe that. I can't believe Jerry got a call, but it worked out for